Muy buena gente, bienvenidos a otro vídeo de Black Desert. En este caso, como os dije, venimos con la que era Exploradora, que ahora es Cazadora, porque si no me equivoco está ascendida o despierta, no tengo muy claro cuál de las dos. Y vamos a continuar ahora, como os muestro aquí, con la historia del Sur de Mediah. Acuérdense que habíamos terminado justo toda la zona de Calfion y aquí tenemos los capitulitos que vamos a recorrer con la Exploradora en los dos primeros, básicamente los dos primeros capítulos, que serán los primeros 50%, y después con la Adalid Oscura o la Oscuridad el otro 50%. Espero que os guste.
Everyone is so afraid that they don't want to send boats out to Mediah. Seems like it'll take some time. I'll try to find a ship offering passage by any means possible. Can you wait for a while?
A little darkness and everyone thinks the world has come to an end. Seeking a boat to Mediah? Not all of us are cowards, at least. If you want, I can give you a ride. Ah, I didn't see you had others with you. My ship isn't made of space. I only have room for one of you. You'll have to decide who goes. Take your time if you need it. I'm ready to go at any time.
Nothing really to discuss here, is there? My business requires that I travel to Mediah with Alustin anyway. You head to Mediah ahead of us. I'm sure we'll meet again soon.
Sirare's prophecies came true. Mediah Castle has vanished, and the 3 days of darkness has left its mark on us. It's all over.
I don't even want to think about it. Sirare's prophecies have yet to be wrong. We can't change anything. Wish she'd keep it to herself.
Wrong now.
Are you and hardly the time or place for an adventure, if you ask me. Just look at everyone. They're all refugees. This entire place is a mess. This is all because of Sirare's prophecies. Everyone reveres her and her supposed gifts, but she spews little more than curses, trying to destroy us all. For all we know, Sirare is working with Elezra. I'd say they're both responsible for Mediah Castle vanishing and the 3 days of darkness. You want to learn more about Sirare? That demon is down this road, across some steps and standing around the corner, hiding in plain sight.
I've been expecting you.
And that's always.
I've been waiting here for forever, but I really wished we would never meet. I've done everything I can, but even I couldn't escape the Goddess of Fate. Us meeting right now super confirms that everything I've seen can't be avoided. Our fate is inevitable. We exist in Ol's image. So why are we so weak and helpless? Your black spirit buddy led you here, right? I'm Sirare, the prophet. I've seen the whole future, and it's terrible. Darkness will engulf Mediah, and the world will stop. I mean, like, completely stop in its tracks. the sun will never rise again. The world will seriously come to an end. Young people will get old. Masters will become servants. Mice will hunt cats. It's going to be crazy. And this isn't some distant future thing. The darkness already came to Mediah once before. It took over Mediah Castle, and the Median royal family disappeared overnight. And you being here with your black spirit will only make the prophecy happen faster. We already have children suffering from nightmares, and they're the pure ones, like the God all-level pure. All must be sending us a warning through these children. The first child to have these nightmares was Yer, the market director's son, but now the villagers blame me for his nightmares and won't let me anywhere near him. Your black spirit will be able to connect with Mediah's past. Work with me, and I'll guide you through the dark times that Mediah has been through. First, speak with Yer, and promise me that you'll help save the children of Mediah from their nightmares.
I am Market Director Lucy Benkom. Time is more precious than ever, and I have little to spare. If you have something to say, out with it. Yer? How does an outsider like you know my son? Serare. Of course. You know they say Serare's prophecies have never been wrong. Pretty easy to do when your vague words can mean anything. I believe in what I can see, like the money I earn, through trade and hard work. Why fuss over silly fortunes and dreams that are doomed to be forgotten every time reality hits you in the face? Mediah's history has proven time and again that anyone can survive as long as they have land to rest their feet on. But Ayur's nightmares are something else entirely. I've been doing nothing but worry about him. I don't know how you think you can help. But if you insist, you'll find Ayur over there.
Are you the one Serare was talking about? She said you would actually believe what I see in my dreams. The 3 days of darkness happened right after I dreamt of Altinova disappearing. The barbarians came after it ended. And for some reason, I was able to understand what the barbarians said to each other. And they were saying some weird things when they walked around Altinova. Our god blesses us with these lands, or something like that. The grown-ups think that the barbarians want to hurt us and take us over. Do you think it will happen? But you look really strong. You should go see the barbarians and talk to them and make them stop.
It has been some time since I last talked to someone. Welcome, stranger. Like your people, we have prophets that live among us. We foretell our futures by observing the flames left behind by our god. Observe the flames. What do you see? It is both the end of humankind and a new era of prosperity for our people. We will stay true to our calling and follow the path our God set for us. Humans talk like we are mysterious creatures and fuss over simple things, like the symbols we leave behind to remember our fallen.
At some point during the chaos, the barbarians appeared and began living alongside us, like it was the most natural thing. And they have some of the strangest sayings. It has us all scared. You could hardly take their songs of death and doom as anything but threatening. We all assumed that Neruda Shen would get them to leave, but now it seems like he has different plans. Do you know Neruda Shen? If not, you'd best make his acquaintance if you plan on spending any amount of time in Altinova. He single-handedly built Altinova into what it is today. He became the savior of the people after the fall of the Median royal family.
And here you stand before me. SOBRE told me just the night prior that an adventurer would soon pay me a visit. Not only this, but that this adventurer's worth would be well proven over the course of time. You may wonder, just as I did, how I'd be able to pick this adventurer out among the countless I meet each day. She simply told me that this particular adventurer would be able to speak with the barbarians.
Wow.
Altinova is a testament to the accomplishments of the Shen Merchant Guild. It is more or less the capital of Mediah now, since the fall of the monarchy. I act as their leader, but I refuse to take advantage of their troubled hearts. They are desperate for leadership and easily swayed. Regardless, I am aware that my actions can and do affect the lives of many. Did you notice the refugees on your way here? They came seeking a new life in Altinova. They brought everything they owned. The burden on their shoulders is a humble reminder of the hardships to come for us as a people. I too share in their misery, and I will do all I can to help them. Should you stand by our side, I will make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts. I am certain this relationship will be mutually beneficial. You must also be looking for the Black Rocks like other adventurers. The barbarians came to Altinova and took the abandoned iron mine for themselves. May I ask you to travel to Aben in my stead? The village will be easy to find. You need only follow the long line of refugees waiting to enter Altinova.
And that's always.
Why are you here, Prophet? Here to revel in our misery?
I just...
A nice sedert Krausch.
I was simply waiting for the adventurer standing before you.
And who the hell do you think you are? What makes you so important that a prophet would wait around for you? You know what? Better off not knowing. If you're with the prophet, we want nothing to do with any of you. Let's go.
A nice sedert Krausch.
I've been waiting for you, adventurer. I see that you're heading for Aben. Oh, Wait, no. You're heading to the abandoned iron mine. In that case, I'm going to join you.
Well. Ein neues Rausch.
People lugging their stuff? They're fleeing from Aben to Altinova, but you can still find people in Aben.
You came from Altinova? That place changes so quickly. I wonder if I could even recognize it now. Neruda-shen sent you. Then I must apologize. I should have introduced myself first. I represent the Shen Merchant Guild and handle their trade interests in this region. What happened here in Aben was such a tragedy. You see, the Shen Merchant Guild was the exclusive buyer of all minerals produced from the iron mine near Aben. They now call it the Abandoned Iron Mine, as it has been overrun by barbarians. It took substantial effort to secure my last shipment of ore. What puzzles me is that we've been long overdue to leave Aben, but Neruda insists that we stay. I don't have a clue what Neruda or the barbarians are looking for. I hope you'll have a better chance at getting to the bottom of things. I wish I could just pack up and return to Altinova. Every day, I'm terrified of being put to work in the abandoned iron mine. But since it hasn't yet come to that, I assume Neruda still deems me worthy of doing his bidding. You are a peculiar one indeed. I see you are keeping company with a prophet. This does not sit well with me, not at all. A prophet from Altinova can only mean one of two things. Either something already happened where the prophet came from, or something is about to happen here. I've witnessed the many horrors that have befallen the villagers in Aben. Parents and children, brothers and sisters have all been taken to work as slaves by the barbarians. Nephitinya has been looking after the newly orphaned, all the while worry-stricken over the fate of her brother, who was also taken away. The remaining villagers have been waiting for an adventurer such as yourself to head into the abandoned iron mine. If you're willing, please pay her a visit.
Hello there. What can I do for you? Wait, did you just say you were going to the abandoned iron mine? Are you mad? My family was forced to work in the abandoned iron mine, and so were the parents of these children. I'm worried sick about my brother. That place is a hellhole. The guards are long gone. We're depending on you.
I know you must be worried about me, but I'll be fine. I'm not much for combat, but I can dodge with the best of them.
Shiguru, hey, shita. why. Well.
This is where they throw the sick and weary workers. I don't even think any of them could make it back to the village, even though it's so close. Are the villagers telling us to run away? I think their overseer's coming back.
Pues tendremos que explorar.
Long since the barbarians began to appear. They say the barbarians came along with a slew of creatures from all corners of the land. They blamed me. How am I supposed to predict everything? Uh-oh. It is our duty to spread the word of all. Our prophecies are totally entwined with our God All's plans, so when he gifted it to us, we had no choice but to spread his word. So obviously, prophets have a duty to share their visions with others.
And that's always.
Always ask me. But I can only say what I see. What did all ever want with me? I can't stop the barbarians' onslaught. In Mediah, I assume you aren't familiar with All, our god. All watches over us from the sun in the sky. The light from the sun is his gift that we use to grow crops, but it can also be quite ruthless. All is pretty nice if you revere him, but also really punishing to his enemies. He also shares his visions of the future through prophets like myself, but only during the night when the sun is asleep. You'll also hear plenty about Ilezra and the 3 days of darkness during your travels. Everyone in Mediah shudders at the mere mention of the incident. Anyone who didn't experience it will never fully understand what it was like. Not the same as the darkness you find in an unlit room or a moonless night. It was pitch black, nothingness, and unspeakable horrors rained down on all of us. It felt like a purgatory where we ceased to exist. Everyone is terrified of the barbarians. They want to rule over us. They worship Ilezra as a god. So many tribes came together. Another threat just ahead of us. You're wondering why the barbarians appeared. Have you heard of the Black Tear? It's a gem coveted by everyone. They're only found in the mine. Mineral ore, black tears are first found in liquid form. A stream of black liquid flows right underneath this mine, and exposure to the air above ground transforms the liquid into solid round marbles. They were used to make cheap accessories, but then they shot up in value. People who possess them would be protected. Of Mediah were also affected, but not as severely. You're from Velia, right? Did you experience anything related to the 3 days of darkness while you were there? Many things were lost in Mediah. The richest now are the lucky ones. Many lost their loved ones. It has been one hell after another. Brunt of the attack. Not a trace of it remains now. But nobody cried for the Median royals. Everybody blamed the Median royals for Alezra and the 3 days of darkness. No one knows what fueled her wrath, but it's not over yet. I worry for Mediah. Alezra possesses ancient dark magic. She found a forbidden book containing the secrets of Cartian, the greatest sorcerer of all time. It was supposed to be impossible to even get near the book, since it was under the careful watch of the chiefs of Tarif. You'll be at Tarif soon. You and Alezra were bound by fate. She will not appreciate you. She'll be aware that you're here. I had this vision, where the world stood still after the darkness covered Mediah. Someone was standing side by side with Alezra, but I couldn't tell who it was.
This person is injured. He can't work anymore. Thank you. But please be careful. Thank you for helping me. Who are you? You know Nephi? She's my sister. Is she okay? Praise Al for guiding you here. I want to go back, but we have too many injured. The barbarians forced us to work. I have no idea what they'll do. They say the Black Tears protect you from any terrors from the 3 days of darkness. But does that mean it can happen again? If it happens again, there is no hope. I can still hear the screams. And they didn't stop after the darkness went away. At the side, you should know that the executioner who oversees this mine is by far the strongest of its kind. Be careful. The barbarians have noticed us! Might be nearby. The hell? You killed the executioner? But how? Regardless, we can all breathe a little easier, all thanks to you. But can we actually return to the village? I want to see Nephi, but I can't abandon everyone else here. I'll gather up the injured and help them get out of here. If you wouldn't mind, go and tell Nephi that I'll be back with the others soon.
Alright, we'll head to Aben ahead of everyone. I'll deliver the news to Nephi. And it looks like there's someone waiting to talk to you once you get there.
Oreo. He's okay. And yes, that definitely sounds like him. I'll pray to all for his and the other villagers' safe return. I can't thank you enough for what you've done. Maybe there's hope for us all yet. There was someone here looking for you. She insisted on waiting after I told her you went to the abandoned iron mine. I think she's by the wharf over there, spending time with the conch shell troop.
Hello! You're one of Eden's companions, right? Eden is amazing. Not only is he generous, but he's also gentle and good-natured. Eden helped me out a lot when I was in trouble. It's such a relief that I managed to find you. By the way, he asked me to deliver a message to you. But gosh, What was that message again? I have a terrible memory, but people who do me favors really help me remember.
Pues hasta aquí el capítulo de hoy, espero que os haya gustado. Vamos a ver qué porcentaje llevamos. 25%, perfecto. Pues entonces en el siguiente capítulo traeremos el siguiente 25% con nuestra cazadora y continuaremos con la historia del Sur de Mediah. Nos vemos pronto.